Welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about LUTs. What are they and what they can do for your 3D renderings. My name is Katarina, I'm a garden designer and I see you next. Welcome to another video from Garden Design Tools, and today we're going to talk about LUTs. Lookup table, that's what actually means a LUT. And it's a cube file, okay, that you can upload to your rendering program. In this case, we're going to do an example in Lumion. And actually, LUT, it's a mathematical system that color grades, color corrects, contrast, everything is done for you. So basically, it's a system you apply to your renderings to give it a certain look. So it's used in photography, in cinematography, but now we're going to do it to show you how you can use it in 3D renderings. So I'm going to give you some examples of LUTs, and in the description of this video we're going to see some links to free ones so you can try it out, okay? So the examples you're going to see online is basically used a lot in photography. You're not going to find a lot of examples of a LUT used in the 3D rendering, so just, pay attention to that because it's very different. The final effect you're gonna have in your 3D rendering, but you just have to try it out and see what works for you, and the one is more what you're looking for. What I think it's interesting about this system is that you can actually, because you know that you start seeing a lot of renderings, a lot of Lumion renderings and Twinmotion, and sometimes instead of wasting a lot of time in post-production work or even in photo editor mode in Lumion, just trying to correct some things in your pictures, you can apply a LUT and basically does the job for you. And now this creates a certain image of your renderings, and it gives you a certain uniformization in the way you show your clients work in social media, for example. I think it's interesting to explore this. I think it makes it, once you find what you're looking for, it's very easy just to apply it to all your future renderings. So even if you waste a little bit of time in the beginning searching for the ideal one, I think this is a really interesting system just to show your ideas in a different way than everyone else is doing it, show a little bit more care in your post-production, at the same time being very practical and easy to apply. So let's give an example how you can use it, and this is in Lumion Pro, okay? Other programs you can apply LUTs as well, and if you use Photoshop you can apply a LUT as well. So what I'm going to show you here is a small residential garden with a small pool, outdoor dining area, and a pergola in the back there. So let's go into photo editor mode in Lumion Pro and see how we can apply a LUT. I'll show you after how you can, where you can find LUTs. Don't forget that you have some free ones in the description of this video. And the LUT you can use not only in static 3D renderings, but in animations as well, so don't forget. So let's see here an interesting angle. I'll have some images and the description of what LUT was applied in the end of this video if you want to check them out. And it's going to be one of that free ones, okay? Let's do this image, for example. And I just have here my settings for the whole setup, the whole photos at the same time. So if you're not used to Lumion Pro, you now have a Master Effects tab that gives you all the same effects to all the different angles, different photos you have here. So what you need, if you don't have nothing shown, so I'm just going to start over. Normally I do a custom artist, so ray tracing setup to be easier for me, and just basically maybe I'll change the sky and put the balance to high in the ray tracing, okay? But what you will looking for to apply a LUT is actually this tab, color correction. And in here you have some LUTs from the Lumion team if you want to try them out, so you can see straight away the difference they're going to be. Crispy morning, golden hour. I love this one. Normally I don't use a LUT in this full intensity. I'll go a little bit above 50%, but this is, you need to try it out. And what I do normally as well, I do the saturation. I'll load a little bit the saturation. So maybe, I put to 80%, something like this, because sometimes I find that the greens are a little bit too saturated in Lumion. So if you want to take that, very artificial kind of look, maybe, have the saturation lower as well. But in here we have browse LUT files. So I'm going to go to my downloads, okay? And this is from 3D Collective. I'll show you the website in a bit. How you can download, and these are free ones, okay? And you have 49 LUTs to try on. Okay, the problem here is that they have some examples in their website, but like I've told you, they have, it depends on the rendering program. They actually have a rendering example, so the LUTs that they show you applied is to actually a rendered and not a photo, but even so, it depends a lot on the software you're using to do your 3D rendering, so you really have to go one by one and see how it looks in your rendering, okay? So I'm just gonna, I think I saw a Canon one that I liked in their website, but I'm just gonna go for the first one. So straight away you see a big difference, okay? If you click twice, you can do a preview, but you're actually gonna really see it once you do your rendering. So don't forget that you need to come here and do the photo editor quality if you're not seeing things like you want. What I will do is I will do the same shot in different ones, and I will go one by one, and maybe instead of having a master effect, having individual effects for each, and do the different LUT file to each one. But I just wanted to show you how you can actually apply a LUT. And you can see here the intensity. I go to full intensity. This actually looks really good. But basically what a LUT does all this color correction, all this gradient, and it's a lot of work, and it does all for you, okay? So people develop these LUTs, and a lot of them are paid ones, and I think it's worth investing if you find that specific one that you're really looking for. So, but it's very easy. It really saves you a lot of time if you find the right one that you want to. So this is a bit colder, as you can see here. Let me try another one. So a little bit different as well. Sometimes it's just small things. Let's go to a Kodak Chrome. So a completely different look. And I think LUTs are an amazing way for you to just stand out from the rest. Check out what other colleagues, garden designers, landscape architects are doing to their renderings, and just go a little bit different, at the same time having quality and showing your ideas as well. So I think you understand what I'm saying here in the color correction. Very easy. Try it out, just go after a little bit lower if you don't want a very strong effect. But you have a lot of LUTs to try it out just from this 3D Collective. Look, I love this. It's much more less saturated, much more natural look. So I'll actually do a rendering with this one. I'll always put the name on the render, okay? So you take a look in the end of this video, and don't forget I will have them in the blog post as well. But let me show you in the website what actually. So some examples I'm going to show you, and you have the link in the description of the video, are from Gigster. I think that's the way you say it, and it's free LUTs for Photoshop, but not only for Photoshop, okay? So basically you download and you have all this. You can see here a little bit the difference. And I really enjoy it. They are more artistic, let's say. Urban Cowboy, I really enjoy. And you have some, in the end of the video, some of these LUTs applied to another project of mine. But as you can see, always examples in photos, applied in photos. So they do change a lot in terms of renderings. The ones we've just seen are from 3D Collective, and this you have a lot of them. There are 49 LUTs. You can try it on, and this actually it's a render image, and you can see here a little bit of the effects, but there's nothing like, because this is a different software. So if you use Lumion or if you use Twinmotion, you know, you're gonna have a different outcome. So make sure you try it on. So you need to waste a little bit of time in the beginning finding out what's your favorite LUT, what you're looking for, the look that's more into your concept, your studio concept, etc. But I really love them. I think it's a great way to just uniform your image, your even having a specific LUT for social media and having another one for your client's portfolio. I think that's a good idea as well. So let me know what you think. The links will be in the description of this video. See you guys soon.